Vineet, could you tell us a little bit about what you've written about mentorship archetypes and help mentees think about what are kind of the categories of mentors that they might want to look for in their team?
So we talk about four archetypes. We talk about the traditional mentor, the one-to-one meetings, the dyad, someone who agrees to see you succeed in the way you define. And that's kind of your person that you go to every couple of weeks. You're sort of, relying on them for their wisdom and guidance, and they are the point person in your career. But then you might need a sponsor. A sponsor is someone who typically is higher up in an organizational sort of food chain. Typically, they're division chiefs or chairs of departments. And because they are in that role, they have tremendous social and political capital that they've gained over the years. And sponsors look for high potential individuals. So it's really important early in your career that you develop a relationship with a few sponsors that you can then impress on them the value you bring so that they can actually participate in your career growth. The other type of mentor I've had over the years, a coach. And my analogy here is when I was playing tennis in college, I had a service coach. And my service coach didn't care about my game, didn't care about the win-loss record, didn't care about the backhand. All he cared about was my serve, making sure it was kicking to the corner, kicking up and high, and pushing the player out of the court. And the service coach is, in the analogy to academia, is somebody who's got a very specific focus for you, who's not wed to your long-term career or success, but his goal is to give you the training and the wisdom you need for that one piece. And there are many sort of parallels. The most, I think, agreeable one for all of us is just a methods expert, somebody you go to for help with a specific project where, again, they're not wed to your career, but they're helping you with a specific project. I've seen coaches come up when we're dealing with negotiations for positions. It's helpful to have a strategic coach to help you position yourself well for positions, for example, or thinking about a job or other careers. And then finally, there's connectors. And connectors are like the Uber sponsors. These are typically, deans of medical schools or people on the C-suite. And the way connectors work they are the social hub of the enterprise. They know everyone who knows everyone. And connectors can serve a critical role in the mentorship sort of infrastructure because they can link people together. They can link a mentee to a potential mentor. They can help a mentor find additional support for their mentorship activities. They are that fabric that actually brings everything together. Connectors can also serve as sponsors, again, because they're higher up in the organizational food chain. But their goal really is to sort of make people sort of interact together in ways that ultimately would lead to better outcomes for both the mentor and the mentee. So those are the four sort of archetypes that we think about when we think about mentorship.